this a fantastic day? Welcome to the opening of Port Charles Week. I'm sure that most of you do not want to hear long-winded speeches by politicians. So I'm turning the microphone over to one of our city's most respected citizens, General Hospital's Chief of Staff, Dr. Steve Hardy. My speech down to a few heartfelt. Hey, you! You, I'll blow your fucking hell. Now get over. Drop that hammer. Drop it! Man, take it easy. Break into my store like this. I ought to kill you. I ought to shoot your fucking ass right here. Yeah. I'm fucking worth it. I'll let the cops take care of you. Get back. Now get back!
I hope the committees are well prepared. You may begin, Mr. Peters.
Thank you, Martha. Ladies and gentlemen,
And our guests of honor. Our committee has concluded that the situation is normal and does not need intervention.
and if anyone tampers with this great democratic system, we will one day regret it.
Let's keep our editorials to ourselves, delegates. Mr. Winthrop.
Our committee has researched this issue for many weeks. We believe the country is in trouble.
But Mr. Peters, you can't deny that the period is somehow different. We all sense this. Our confidence, a confidence we took for granted, is no longer certain. For the first time in over 200 years, the people are no longer hopeful for their future.
Greed has taken over. America will be lucky to win existence in another 30 years. Why do you Americans think you are so special?
Well, first of all, there's nothing wrong. And secondly, none of us can interfere with these events.
Oh, it wouldn't be one of us. We feel someone on Earth would have to do it.
You plan on having Martha walk up to this poor soul and tap him on the shoulder? I move we adjourn. This has become a farce.
I second the motion.
Now, hold on a minute. I say we find out what's wrong with this 20th century breed.
You seem to be the only one who thinks anything is wrong.
No, sir. Our committee also believes action needs to be taken.
Yes, we want action now.
This is a fiasco. There's no problem.
Action now.
No problem.
Action now.
No problem. No problem. Well, you've done it again.
Thank you, Mr. Peters. Meeting adjourned.
Sorry,
Mr. Hart's expecting me. I have to see him.
Stand there. It's a private
All right. He's expecting me.
Excuse me, I see an old friend.
Oh,
Private party.
All right. Now.
Okay. Will, what are you doing here?
Same thing as everyone else. Paying you off. Or trying to. Look, Hardy. I've come up a little short.
How short?
10,000. Look, my business has been slow.
Well, I don't think you worry enough about your son's career. You know, with the elections coming up, the last thing he needs is for his past to come back and haunt him, right?
Please, how much do you think I can keep paying?
Lots.
Time, a precious commodity. In the hectic pace of the commodities market, you need a competitive edge. Too much time calculating can mean missed profits, or worse, a loss. With a finer edge, a portable commodities computer, you get quick, accurate information on margin calls, short and long positions, and profits, right now when you need it. This software is the best available. The Finer Edge is a powerful tool. Ask R.R. Johnson Corporation in San Clemente. They use it. Press a few buttons and the Finer Edge answers any question about your market position in seconds. Increase your odds in the market. To order, call 800-854-0561, extension 840. Major credit cards accepted. Hi, Jenny. Where's my son?
You'll never guess what he's doing.
What? My son building something with his own hands.
I got help.
Well, I'll help too.
Dad, what a great job.
MAKITA. It's all the power you need.
Good job on the
The only way to discover just how wonderful an adjustable bed can be is to try one. Simmons Beauty Rest adjustable beds are recognized by healthcare professionals as the ideal way to provide relief for many conditions where elevation of the head or legs is necessary. And once you experience the deep comfort, therapeutic support, and soothing relaxation that only the Simmons Beauty Rest adjustable bed can offer, you'll never want to sleep any other way.
Last year, the world fell in love with an extraterrestrial. This year, we're bringing everyone back down to Earth. This is a story of HANBONE, who traveled 3,000 miles to return to the one person who needed his love to survive.
HANBONE, 423 Linden Road, Los Angeles, California. Geez Louise, you're really out of the ballpark.
You and I are just two lost souls, my friend. Just looking for a home. Just looking for love. You know? I have a feeling someone is waiting for you.
And this is the story of HILLIE, whose devotion to HANBONE was unfailing. HANBONE in HILLIE, starring Lillian Gish, Candy Clark, O.J. Simpson, Robert Walker, Jack Carter, Alan Hale, Ann Lockhart. Special appearance by Timothy Bottoms, and also starring the great United States.
Are you still waiting for HANBONE? I hope he comes back, Grandma.
Oh, I hope so.
HANBONE in HILLIE, a most unexpected motion picture. HANBONE in HILLIE, a special motion picture for everyone, everywhere. Hong Kong, the empire of one of the most notorious criminals, whose specialty ranges from smuggling drugs to smuggling people. He's cunning, clever, and deadly. His name? Fu Manchu. Jack Palance stars as a legendary villain of wrongdoing. Fu Manchu, Emperor of Crime.
Mr. Grant, cross-examine.
Linda, or do you prefer Angel, the name you were using when you were 19 years old and picked up and arrested for prostitution?
Objection, Your Honor. That is inadmissible evidence. These charges were dropped.
The objection is sustained.
Your Honor, this woman's arrest record would make a mass murderer seem like a Sunday school teacher.
Yes,
Your Honor!
I'm sorry, Mr. Grant.
Mrs. Melendez, you have admitted of having spent your entire life bilking men out of money. And suddenly, are we expected to believe that you've been swept off your feet by a 16-year-old boy who just happens to be the heir to a very large fortune?
I didn't expect it. It just happened.
Have you thought about what this marriage will do to Enrique's life? He's a juvenile, after all. What about his education, his future?
Enrique has already graduated from high school, and he plans on attending the university here.
But if you really love him, how can you stand to watch him start at the bottom, when his father's money can assure him a place at the top?
But I told you, the money doesn't matter to us.
Well, if that is true, why didn't you sign the agreement that Mr. Melendez delivered to you 2 weeks ago, disallowing you access to any of Enrique's assets, in return for Mr. Melendez dropping his annulment suit?
It's Enrique that I want.
Well, you had your chance, Linda. All you had to do was sign the papers. No further questions.
Very well, sir. You may step down, Mrs. Melendez. Thank you very much.
Quite more.
It's electric, but it's as powerful as a gas engine.
It's easy to use.
You bet I'm using it.
What if I help you rake?
No thanks. Mine use snapper cuts and bags by itself.
Well, maybe I could,
Clean up the garage. You bet you can.
Snapper's new quiet electric mower starts with the push of a button. See the yellow pages for your nearest dealer.
Hey, run away.
Don't worry, she's mine. Let her run.
Any news, Frank?
No, not a word.
Well, Senator Langley's been on my case all morning. He wants to hold a damn press conference and make an announcement that the operation is a success.
What an asshole.
Mr. Williams' office. Just a moment. It's Columbia.
Mr. Williams, what the hell's going on down there? What? Damn. Bastard got us again. He killed 4 more agents and another girl.
Frank, you were the best we had.
Wrong. Micklin was the best we had before he went over to the other side. And that's why we can't stop him. Because he was one of us. Damn it. He knows the agency too well. He knows how we operate. And he knows how we think.
How do we counter that?
With someone who knows him better than he knows himself. Someone who's just as crazy as he is.
Oh, no. No, Frank, you don't mean...
McKenna.
Oh, Frank, you're asking for trouble.
I know. But maybe trouble is just what we need.
Oh, Frank, have you heard from McKenna yet?
Nah, you know how she is. If I want to know anything, I'll have to go out there myself.
Well, if I were you, Frank, I'd terminate the entire operation before it blows up in your face.
Joan has gone this far. I might just as well see it through to its completion.
It's your neck, Frank.
That it is. But it's not stuck out there quite as far as it seems.
Meaning?
Meaning I've got an ace up my sleeve. I've given her an edge. I finally got a man on the inside of Micklin's operation.
You sound confident, but it might not be enough.
Well, it'll have to be. It's all the help I can give her.